Alright, just have to wait for the noise to clear. There's Wodonga's the town of noise. So if you love noise, you love revving and all that kind of stuff. I'd recommend, definitely lately, to come Wodonga if you love that kind of stuff. Good place to live in that area and a few other areas I've talked about. When it comes to Wodonga. Now, I've just got some mail on a Saturday. I was hoping to get some mail on a Saturday, give me something to do as well. As can't still can do other things as much as I wanted to do today. And I just got some mail from the mailman. As they've got a different carriers from the recent mail I've got. Here in Australia, you don't rely on the Australia Post too much because they've had a lot of issues. We've seen things all over the news and stuff like that. And if you want things quicker, you get your own carriers, or business will have their own carriers to get things rocking up quicker and to be onto it themselves and all that kind of stuff. And so I just got some mail, and I've talked about mail swapping with mail being getting swapped and stuff like that, and all that kind of crap. So I want to talk about it again. And I just got some mail, and I've got me a little meter tester. This one's for the solar panel, as I've just showed the battery one before already. And got my mail here. As you can see, Lone Street 100. What's going on it? Wodonga. And I've also got someone else's mail. Now I've just opened it, as when you're expecting mail and you think it's your mail and you grab them both. And I've got a Temu order, and it's got a Temu order coming, which you're expecting a big bag like this. And I just opened it up, and I'm like, hang on, I've got lights like that, but I don't know what the lights. Isn't that strange, Emma? Yeah. Now Emma's just been a little crook lately and got period and things like that. She just got out of bed, and so she's got a stone face on her right at the moment. So I was just surprised, and guess who it is? It's from the neighbour. But it's for Unit 1. It's got 99 on it. And it's not my mail. So, and I don't get along with this person, so I'm just going to wait for a little bit and make sure there's a person who can go dump it for me at the door. As this person is being very violent, and I've gone through a lot of issues. They believe I'm very violent and all that kind of stuff. And so it's best not to deal with putting mail at the door, as things are being twisted and taken out of proportion and all those kind of things. And so what I'm going to do is I'll get it delivered, but they're going to have to wait. Now, whose mistake was that? And why will such things happen when it comes to the mail recently and all these malfunctions and all this kind of stuff? It's very odd. But I know if I go back in time, or if we all go back in time, we can find a spot where things just suddenly come and picked up, right? And had those issues. And then so we go back in time and we find out where it all started getting worse and picked up in certain areas. So have a good one. And I'm going to do another quick one. It's going to be a shorty. And shorties get around a bit more quicker when it comes to news that should be heard about in certain areas. So have a good one. And like I said, I've had other neighbours on the other side and stuff like that now before I've talked about recently. So have a good one and see you later. Mysteries, eh? Odd mysteries. Get back to work. That's what I want to do. But what other people do, I don't know. You let me know what you think of this clip in comments. See ya.